Thank you guys for tuning to my YouTube channel. This is your one and only Zacomo Jones. Today I want to ask you the question, are you happy? The title of my message today is Happiness. I choose you. And I choose happiness because, that's something that I long for and I desire. That's one of my big desires in life is to be genuinely happy. And how do I go about being happy? Let's look at the definition of it. The definition of happiness is the act of being happy. And I can look at my life and say that I am not probably the happiest person right now. And it's not the fact that I'm under my sister's roof and stuff. What I'm saying, like, I'm able to eat and everything. I'm not per se homeless as far as living in my truck and things. But there's certain things that I want to accomplish for myself in order for me to to gain my happiness. I was at a point in my life, and I've said it and shared it before, what I'm saying, to where one of my big goals, in life is my weight loss. What I'm saying? I'm comfortable as far as who I am. What I'm saying? I'm content as who I am. Could I be better? Yes. What I'm saying? Am I unhappy that I'm this big? No, I'm not. But, I know that by what I've experienced as far as losing the weight and being smaller, how happy I was because I was able to move around more and to just not be so tired and things of that nature. And so, like, I look at these things because I don't necessarily give that, the greatest value. Like, I can't sit here and say, like, the greatest thing for, me is losing weight because that's going to be my ultimate goal of happiness. No, happiness, does have some material things that attach to it because, I love my truck. But, it would be happy if I were able to get a new truck, what I'm saying? Or, what I'm saying, be able to just fix my truck up all the way and stuff because I go through so much, just issues with my truck. It'll work for me and then some things will happen and stuff and it'll get me down. But, I can't let them get me down to where it makes me unhappy and I sit there and I give it value because again, it's just material things. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in like relationships, you like I hear people that says, oh, you make me happy and stuff. And I take that like there may be some moments that you may be, that may be a happy moment for you. But overall, like I believe that being genuinely happy has to come, within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like Will Smith, he made a video and I actually have it, I watch it periodically. It's on YouTube and stuff, whatever. But he was talking about happiness as far as, he going to his wife and saying that, I resign from making you happy because, it's not my job necessarily to make you happy, but, you know, um, you have to go on your own journey to find your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Because we all as humans, we have needs, we have wants and things of that nature. And you can't sit here, as far as how he explained it, you can't sit here with the cup, shaking your cup, saying fill my needs and stuff of that nature. Because no matter what I can try to do to fill it, what I'm saying, it's only going to be temporary. It's only going to be a band-aid. Because as far as the happiness goes, the happiness comes from within yourself. I can sit here and I can give you a new house. I can sit here and give you a new car. I can sit here and, give you some money and stuff to go get your hair and nails and stuff done. But does that really determine happiness? You know what I'm saying? It may get, again, like I said, it may give you a happy moment, but for me, that's like just like a band-aid. You know what I'm saying? And band-aids are temporary, just like, whenever you do putty on a crack and stuff. All those things are temporary because throughout time, and there's no a lot of time, but throughout time, those wear off and those come back and those scars come back. You know what I'm saying? I go through a lot of people who go through relationship issues and stuff or whatever, and they're like, oh, I just want to be happy and stuff, and I thought I found the right person because they made me happy. That person didn't make you happy. That person didn't make you happy. They may have filled in some gaps in your life. They may have band-aided certain things in your life, but as far as true happiness, it has to come with you. You know what I'm saying? You have to make the right choice. Now, I'll tell you, I can't speak for everybody, but when I wake up, I like to brush my teeth. That's a choice. That makes me happy because if I didn't brush my teeth, I would have some haya breath, and who wants bad breath? No one wants bad breath. It's a choice for me to get up and to, take a shower and stuff. It's a choice for me to get up and shave. It's a choice for me to get up and go outside and just to, see the world and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're all choices in life. So as far as happiness goes, happiness is a choice. You know what I'm saying? You can choose to be happy if you desire that. You know what I'm saying? You have also, you have people out there who like to be unhappy for attention. You know what I'm saying? And again, with the amount of people that I come across and I've come across and talked to now and stuff, a lot of people are unhappy and stuff. And some of it, I'm saying, it's for seeking attention and stuff because they're not getting that attention. And you can only lead a person to, I'm saying, to a certain point to where they have to go deep down with inside themselves and to figure out what tools or what things do I need to do in order to make myself happy. To what can I do for myself to get to a point to where I'm experiencing happiness, to where I'm not sad, that I'm okay with my life, and that I'm okay with walking my journey and everything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a choice, you know what I'm saying? And I want to tell you to choose happiness, because at the end, happiness, man, will give you so much joy, it'll give you so much peace in your life, it'll help prepare you to where, I'm saying, if you do meet somebody along your journey and stuff, if you do meet somebody, they may not have a lot of, they may not fulfill a lot of things because you've done it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if whenever I meet, the person that I'm supposed to be with, not saying that I won't be putting in work and stuff or whatever, because the material things as far as providing and everything, yes, but as far as true happiness, it has to come within that person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they want to look at their life and just just completely, not necessarily be blind to it, but they want to label, just what the definition of happiness is. It's the act of being happy. You know what I'm saying? And I've ran across people who would sit there and be like, well, I'm this type of person, and I will only be happy because, whenever I meet so and so, because, their, clock is ticking or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, you'll forever, not necessarily forever be unhappy, but you won't be satisfied. You'll be shaking your cup, trying to figure out, what's next out of life, if you're trying to put all of your value and power into another person that's going to make you happy. you know um this girl, she was talking about how she had met this person, and within a few days she found out that this person was not good for her and stuff, and she was upset about it. She was just like, it made me unhappy because I wasted that much time. And it's like, no, you got to look at that situation and you have to be thankful for it, that it only happened in a short amount of time. So what if you were to get into a relationship and you realize that, yes, that person may have a happy moment, they may have given you a band-aid, but that band-aid already within that 5 days for that female, what I'm saying, it had already wore off and stuff. And so therefore, she was looking at that and was just like upset about it. And I was like, no, you should be happy that the fact that it didn't take that long for you to invest into something that was not good for you. Now that you can sit here and see that, now you have to go back within yourself and you have to figure out, well, what is it that I need to do so that I can get happy, so that I will not go and search for it when it comes to, what I'm saying, a relationship, or when it comes to just myself in general. Because, like I say, happiness is a choice, what I'm saying? And I want you to consider pursuing happiness. Some people may sit there, well, it's a goal of mine to do this. Like, it's a goal of mine to lose weight. It's a goal of mine to get my coffee shop. It's a goal of mine to get on my feet financially and stuff. It's a goal of mine to, to get my own place and to establish myself. Those are goals. Like, when it comes to happiness, you pursue happiness. Don't sit here and look at happiness as far as a goal, because if you get to it, what I'm saying, there's really nothing more or less. I'm saying? Like, you have to put that desire in your heart and stuff to sit here and say, I'm going to pursue this. Like the movie Pursuit of Happiness. I'm saying? I watched it last night and stuff, and looking at the situation, I could relate to Will Smith, minus the kid and everything. There were, he went and he just tried to hustle and try to do his best that he could, and he was able to uh fight, I'm saying, what the world was doing as far as just the different negativity and the trials that come in the world, because we're all going to face them. We all have different trials. We all have different, just different trials and storms in our life and everything. And it's just like, how are you going to do it? I'm going to keep pursuing. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep getting to the point to where I need to be, to where I can consider this happiness. I can sit here and I'm able to provide for my child, or being able to provide for myself. That's happiness. I can sit here and make the money and buy myself clothes and do this. Again, those material things, they're great, they're good, happy moments, but that's not true happiness. True happiness comes within yourself, and I think that he found his true happiness when he was able to accomplish that goal, and as far as to get that job, and he was able to provide for himself, he was able to provide for his son. You know what I'm saying? It takes a load off whenever you are able to just to be able to take care of yourself, you know what I'm saying, in your journey. Now later in life, you know what I'm saying, if he were to meet, you know what I'm saying, whoever he would have meet in his life in the movie, you know, then he could sit there and be like, you know, I found what I need to make me happy. You need to find what you need to make you happy, and then we can come together and we can take this world by storm. Because I like I say, I just I believe in my heart that happiness comes, you know, within yourself, you know. And what is your happiness? I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here to tell you that you need to choose happiness. You need to pursue it. You know, if you're one of those people who are unhappy that look for attention, you know, you would really need to dig deep. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is in your past, whatever it is that you hold on to, you know what I'm saying, that is keeping you from being happy, you know, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that, hey, you know, I'm going to choose to be happy. You get up and you make choices every day, as far as to be nice, to be mean, to take, you know, take a bath, brush your teeth, you know what I'm saying, drink coffee, not drink coffee, drink tea, whatever. Everything that you do, it has a choice. So today, I want you to choose happiness. I want you to look at your life and sit here and say to myself, I'm going to choose happiness. And you sit there and you write out what exactly will make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, you know, me losing my weight will make me happy because, you know, I know the positive benefits of me losing weight. I've experienced it before. I've gotten down to, you know, a little bit under 400. I was like 380 and stuff, and I was on my way to my first goal. But like I say, some things happen, and, you know, it's changed my life. You know what I'm saying? As far as just my driving situation, I love my vehicle and stuff, you know, and everything, but I would be happy for my truck to run. I'd be happy if, you know what I'm saying, I would get you know, a new vehicle. But those things are temporary. You know what I'm saying? Figure out the temporary and figure out the permanent. You know what I'm saying? As far as the temporary, those come, but they fade away. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the permanent happiness, find what it is inside of your life that's going to give you that permanent happiness for yourself. And then, like I say, you come across, you meet somebody, or you may already be in a relationship. You know, once you find that and you talk to your spouse or whatever, and y'all both figure out, you know, you take your journey and you figure out what makes y'all happy, and then you come together, can't nothing stop you. You know, nothing will stop you. And I believe that with the fullest. So with that being said, I just want to thank you guys for tuning into my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys understood. If you have any more questions, you know, if you have any questions or anything about happiness and stuff, you know, I may do a part two of this because, you know, I have a lot of people that tell me that, you know, most of your videos, they're like, your videos are good, but you could probably do another, you know, another series to them or whatever. So depending on how this is, you know what I'm saying, I'll possibly do another series on happiness. But until then, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. I love you very much. Y'all take it easy. Have a good day.